my dad, according to him, we had like this word quota where we could only say so many words in a month. And if we met our quota before the end of the month, we wouldn't be able to talk anymore. So if we were in like danger or something, we couldn't say anything. And so if we were talking too much or getting on his nerves, he'd be like, you guys are getting pretty close to your word quota. And fearfully, we would all like shut up for hours.
What up, fam? He's still sick. It's Espresso Podcast shot 291. I'm your aunt who's mad and disappointed because your nephew is 100% Neff boy. Hey, Aunt Jill. But what up, yo? Let's talk. Can we talk? But first, remember, hey, all merch, 25% off at benedictmerch.com. Use code FBOY at checkout. Remember to watch 𝗕𝗕𝗖𝗠𝗦 on the CW every Friday at 9 o'clock p.m. If you have cable, and then if you don't have cable, stream it the next day on the CW app for free. What else? Oh, hey. Upcoming shows. Been waiting to say this. Probably, been waiting my whole life. Indianapolis, Indiana, December 21st at Helium Comedy Club. I'm headlining. I've been telling you guys, hold on, I'll have like a big show. Just hold on, because everybody's like, oh, come to your shows. And I'm like, hell yeah, I love you. But just like, let me get a good one. Because I do a lot of shows around town and they're like, they're good, but they're... December 21st, Helium Comedy Club, Indianapolis. Tickets in the description of the podcast and on benedictpolizzi.com. Grab them, babe. It's going to be so fucking sentimental. You can get a sentimental feeling on December 21st at Helium Comedy Club. Grab your ticks. Yo, I'm excited. It's going to be so much fun. Oh my God, we got stuff to talk about. But first, and remember, every other Espresso podcast is on Patreon. Sorry if you're like, where's every other podcast? They're all on Patreon for $5. You gotta support the Kiss Club. You know what I mean? You gotta support your girl Benny. Get in the Kiss Club. We get a live stream every Sunday night and every other Espresso episode. So it's a good deal. $5. That's it. $5 a month. That's fire. Dude, last live stream, insane. I was doing parkour. Just saying, that's what you're missing out on if you're not part of the Kiss Club. And every other podcast, you got to join. Let's get to the Espresso question of the week. I love this one. I think we've done it one time before. Maybe not. I don't know. What's the lie your parents told you growing up that you're like, wow, those motherfuckers, huh? That's a good one. Dude. For me, my dad told me he was allergic to dogs. My mom told me she was allergic to cats, so we couldn't have any pets. And everybody's like, that's sad. Good plan, though. Like, that's solid. Like, dude, that's the most communication my mom and dad ever had. That's probably the only... I never even saw my parents talk. Almost started crying. And that's the plan they came up with? Dude, they said 6 words to each other. Tell them... we're allergic to animals. That's it. And then never talked again. What a perfect relationship. 6 words. 6. Just 6. Bro. Never once did we ask for an animal. Ever. Dude, the closest thing I had to a pet growing up was the fly I trapped in a window on a summer day. Sometimes there'd be like 3 or 4 in there. I'd be like, they're having a party, yo. Free ass animals. Free pets, dude. They're right there in your window. My mom would literally say that. You want a pet? Close the window. Cage match, fight. I swear to God, dude. The only pet we ever had was when like a stray dog would wander in our yard. We'd be like, whoa. What should we name it? His name is James. Let's teach him tricks. Like, we were like ready. We were so ready for a pet. I was like, grab the tennis ball. Where's the tennis ball? They're in the garage. You know where they are. They're in the basket. My mom was a tennis instructor, so we just had tennis balls on deck. Grab the ball. Let's go. He might leave. If he smells like steak on the grill, he might leave. Get the tennis ball. We'd be teaching him shit, throwing him the ball. He'd like be scared of the ball. We'd be like, shit. Now what do we do? Wasn't even our dog, bro. He's in our house. We're like giving him a bath, kissing him on the face, giving him milk bones and shit as our neighbor walks by. That's my fucking dog. You guys see him every day. Whoops. That's how bad we wanted a pet. But no, man, we just played with the neighbor's pets and shit. Like my neighbor had a big ass bunny. I was like, yo, you can do that? Isn't that like on some bald eagle shit? Like you can't mess with just bunnies. My neighbor had a bunny. His name was Robert. Red eyes. I was like, is it evil or do I love it? Bro, it would hop its fat ass over in our yard. Robert. A bunny. I think if I could have an ant, if I could go back, bro. You can't have a cat because your mom's allergic. Can't have a dog because I'm allergic. My dad says that. I'm like, bunny. How about that, huh? Give me a bunny then. Bunny's got to be the cutest goddamn thing I've ever seen. A bunny? I don't care. Oh my God, you're 33 and you're calling that a bunny? It's a rabbit. Shut up. It'll always be a bunny to me. That'll always be a bunny. You ever just see a bunny? How magical is that moment? It's one of those. Oh my God. Shh. I don't care what's going on, dude. The Super Bowl could be on. Game-winning drive. Everybody shut up! What? There's a bunny in the yard. Everybody goes up to the window. Oh my God, what should we name it? Every time, what should we name it? And if you're not clicking, if you don't have a name right then and there, ready to go, that bunny might just fucking hop off. Bro, when you see a bunny in your yard, oh my God. It's so round. It's so aware. No, you've never seen anything more alert in your life than a bunny in your yard. Bro, I could drop a pen on the floor, on carpet, and the bunny would be like, you're like, oh my God, don't fucking move. Don't do shit. Don't do anything. There's a bunny in our yard. I would stand still for 25 minutes. Oh my God. I'm drooling and shit. I'm shaking and seizing. It's amazing. But yeah, never had a pet. Also, I thought of another lie my parents told me the other day. Thought about this on the live stream. This is when shit was going crazy on the live stream last Sunday. Join Patreon, $5 a month. And I'm serious about that. It's not just like a scam, dude. I want your money. No, like we go in. I released a new merch on there and dude, we got new merch. Nobody knew. Whoops. Nobody knew except for Patreon. Perks, babe. Perks. Kiss Club. The other lie my parents told me, dude, when my dad told me, because on road trips, we used to play Bop It. Spin it. Pull it. Ooh, bop it. You know what I'm talking about. Like the most annoying, but like, let me try that game ever. We played on road trips on the way to Michigan because I went to Michigan every goddamn minute because my family lived up there. And for some reason, we were always just like, let's go. Because I don't think we like... I don't know, dude. Maybe I wasn't like hanging out with I didn't really hang out with my friends like that. My parents were just like, let's go hang out. Let's go to Michigan. And I was like, all right. So we'd be in the car playing Bop It. So annoying. But for some reason, my dad was just sticking through it. And he goes, hey, after you win, a prize comes out, a treat. He said a treat comes out of like the Bop It thing. Like the purple part comes out. I was like, oh, I bet it's a mini Twix. That's what I thought. So I went in. As hard as I've ever worked for anything in my life, I beat Bop It. Nothing happened. Nothing. Zero things happened. There was no, you won. Congratulations. You beat Bop It. Ew. Nothing happened. You just start again from zero. I was like, no! Bro, we played Bop It. That was my whole life growing up, was just playing Bop It. At one point, my mom hated the sound so much. You know when you like walk by a kid and he's playing a game on an iPad and you're like, God damn, that's annoying. Turn that shit off. Or like any phone makes a sound. You're like, oh, that's how I am anyway. Any noise on a phone, I'm like, are you serious? Turn it off. Are you 7? A kid on an airplane. He like was on an iPad and it was loud. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be the whole flight. And the stewardess came by and was like, no noise. I was like, oh, I love you. My mom got so mad at the Bop It sounds that we had to tape styrofoam around the speaker on the Bop It. So if you walk, dude, that's crazy. Like if you walked in my house, you'd see a Bop It on the ground with styrofoam around it. And the people are probably like, what the fuck? And it's too loud, bro. My mom will like literally blow our heads off. Bop It. I'll fucking bop it. A Bop It with styrofoam around it is, I don't know. Thinking about it, it's crazy. But at the same time, I'm like, nah, I get it. Same mom that couldn't sleep with any lights on either. Crazy. The alarm clock light had to be covered up. I was like, that keeps you up? All right. Anyway, yo, let's hear yours. What was the biggest lie your parents ever told you? This is going to be insane, dude. Get ready, because these are going to be bad.
The biggest lie my parents ever told me was that my mom could read our palms and tell if we were lying. I grew up with 4 sisters, so we argued and fought a lot. And whenever like that happened, she would have us line up in a line in our living room and look at our palms, and basically would tell us that like she knew who was lying and that. And then someone would end up saying like, oh yeah, it was me. So then for like the first 10 years of our lives, we all believed that our mom could like read our palms and tell if we were lying.
How could she keep a straight face? Dude, you thought your mom was a god. Imagine, oh no, that's the biggest fight. Hold on. That was quick.
The biggest lie my parents ever told me was that I grew up with 4 sisters, so we argued and fought a lot. And whenever like that happened, she would have us line up in a line in our living room and look at our palms, and basically would tell us that like she knew who was lying and that. And then someone would end up saying like, oh yeah, it was me. So then for like the first 10 years of our lives, we all believed that our mom could like read our palms and tell if we were lying.
What a god. Oh no, bro. You do something stupid in your house, your mom just floats down from the ceiling. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. What a parenting hack. Palm reading, biggest scam of all time. I almost did it too. I was in Miami and I was just like, there's a palm reading place. And I walked by it and I was like, you know what? Dude, people really, no way. No, it's a thing. It's a thing. Like, it's a thing. Like, it's a thing. You like study it and it's a thing. It's like, they did it in like Egypt and it's like a thing. And it's like, shut up. No, like it's a real, like there's a whole entire, like you can like go to school and it's like, it's a thing. Shut up. Tape in your, actually, you know what? Take the sock that you never wear that was from when you played soccer in 4th grade, put it in your mouth. No. It's like the most vague shit ever. Read my palm. You will have good luck and bad luck in the next 2 weeks. I'm like, no fucking shit, dude. I had good luck and bad luck on the way here. That's so crazy to say to your kids. That's why I can't have kids, bro. I used to lie like that to my friends, like when I was younger, because I was like, oh, you motherfuckers believe anything? I would, my kids would be like, yo, Dad, you're crazy, bro. Oh, no. Let's keep going.
So the biggest lie my mom told me was that the light in the car was, she was going to get arrested if the car light was on.
Yeah.
That she can't see at night if the car light's on. It wasn't that if she got arrested, it was if the car light was on, she couldn't see at night. You know?
That's kind of
I thought that was stupid because, like, you can see if the car light's on. The flashlight, she said the same thing about flashlights, too. It was so fucking stupid.
Still mad. You can tell. A guy who's been sick for 2,000 days. But that's the only way I drive, dude. I drive at night with the light on in the car. I'm like, it's too dark. It's too dark. I can't see on the road. There's no streetlights for some reason. Like everywhere there needs to be streetlights, there's no streetlights. I'm like, are you serious? We're on an exit ramp. I can't see the road. Like, and I can see. Like, I might not have the best vision. I don't have 69. Fuck. But like, I can see. But sometimes I'm just like, there's no streetlights here? And I feel like car headlights, like over the years, are like not as good. You ever been driving with your brights on for like 4 hours and you're like, oh shit, no wonder everything was going well. Let me be respectful to the other people on the road and turn them off so I'm blind again. I kind of don't even care. Like when I'm on the highway, like driving home late, brights on, babe. Cars that like coming the other way are like flashing their shit. I'm like, I can't see. What do you want me to do? Die? That's disrespectful. Have some respect. Piece of shit. I'm like, all right. Turns lights on normal mode. Crashes into a fucking sign. I'm like, see? Can't see anything. I know I'm not the only one. But yeah, I turned that dome light on the car for sure. It's like soothing, comforting. It's like that light under your microwave that like shines on the oven, you know? Turn that thing on at night. Oh, I'm like, there is hope. There's hope for me. There's hope for everyone. I turn that light on underneath the microwave that shines on the stove at night. And that's the only light on in my kitchen. And I'm like, I miss my grandma. I want to turn on like a baseball game for some reason. I'm like, this is great. This is amazing. I feel comfort. I feel peace. Dude, that's like the light that like, you know, it's like the thing that keeps, it's like the candle that keeps all the evil spirits out. Churches have like the shit burning incense or whatever. That's my incense. Microwave light. Oh my God, somebody could break into your house. You need to get a security system and cameras. Hey, microwave light. Oh, poor man's ADT. Poor people ADT. Microwave light, bro. Yeah. It works too, dude. If I'm trying to rob a house and the microwave light's on, I'm like, oh, they're up. They're up, dude. Skip this house. Next house. Next house. They just went to bed or something. They're about to play Blurt, dude. They're about to go around the kitchen table and play Blurt if that light's on. It's the bat signal for don't rob me. There's a hero in that house. That microwave light changed your entire life. Beep. When you hear that beep, oh, all the stress goes away. Oh man, you look great. Man. You've been on top of your game lately. You've been doing yoga? You've been doing therapy? No, hey. Microwave light. Oh, wow. I should try that. Yeah. Yeah, you should. Anyway, not that dude, my microwave light was on for so long, the bulb burnt out. Swear to God, I tried to turn it on the other day. Beep, 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 beep. Nothing. I was like, damn it. And like, where am I going to go to find a microwave light bulb? Like, that's insane. Shopping for real light bulbs gives me anxiety. I'm like, I don't know. Like, what if it's too hot? What if it's too hot for the lamp? Because one time I bought a light bulb that was way too hot for the lamp. And every time I turned my light on, it smelled like a Rally's in my room. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it smelled like my room was on fire when I turned the light on. So now I'm like always like, it might be too many watts, dog. Buying light bulbs. Anything I need to know? Yeah, your house is going to burn down tonight. That's what you need to know. So get the right watts. How am I supposed to know the watts? Jesus Christ, man. Everything's so hard. Hey, how about make one light bulb? Just one. Boom. There you go. Benjamin Franklin, bitch ass. Just one. I don't need all these. Oh, never mind. I'll just sit here in the dark. I got to buy a new microwave light bulb. Actually, you know what? I'll take all the demons and evil spirits. Come on. It's too hard to find this fucking thing. Then I got to unscrew some weird thing under my microwave. Who am I? 𝗕𝗓𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗏? My God. Yeah, but the light on in the car will change your whole entire life. I'm telling you, just do it. Click it on. Nothing's going to happen. Except for your soul will be warm. Let's keep going.
So a lie that I told my son was that when he was little, that if he grows up, that he grows an Adam's apple, and that's where apples come from. So he can't grow up and grow an Adam's apple.
Oh my God, that would kill me. You ever see somebody who has like the most pronounced Adam's apple? I'm like, oh my God. All right, Johnny Appleseed, back off the swallowing. I'm like, how many things does this guy swallow daily? This guy's just drinking a lot of water. Guys with huge Adam's apple. It's manly. No, I wouldn't say that. I can just hear your throat from the next county. Why'd you get evicted from your apartment? Dude, I was just drinking a glass of orange juice in the morning and they fucking... Hey! Noise violation! What do you mean? I'm just drinking my orange juice. What's that noise then? Nothing. The guy at the door's ears bleeding. Falls down. What? Crazy, bro. How do you even do that? Old Johnny Appleseed throat. Dude can yell across the nation. Hey! Heard it in Maine. Heard him from Maine.
I'd say the biggest lie my parents told me was that my dad was my dad.
Oh,
I guess
hell
he
yeah.
met my mom pregnant with me. And until I was about 10, I believed he was always my dad. And it didn't quite make sense because I looked not so much like my little brother. And my dad, quote dad, was really tall. And I would always say, oh, I'm going to be tall just like my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And they were always like, oh, no, you're not going to be tall.
Mm-mm-mm.
But your little brother sure is.
Oh, no.
So I thought it was pretty funny. I think the only reason they really didn't tell me is because my mom was kind of a whore.
Isn't that the truth, dude? Anytime there's a weird like parent situation, it's like, oh, okay. So your mom, never mind. It's always the answer. Wait. So which is your mom or dad the whore? Oh my God. If you walked into a Christmas and no, that's my stepbrother. Oh, that's my dad once removed. But then we had like a thing in his bag and like, we're all friends now. All right. So who's the whore then? Oh my God. I wish. Can we just say it? Can we just let it be known? And people that like have I don't know. I don't even know if I'd lie about that. Yeah, that's your dad, honey. That's your dad. Talking to your daughter that's like 8 years old. It's your dad, yeah. Right? You believe me? Like, just fucking tell her the truth. She's gonna go to school and be like, I don't know who my dad is. Whoa. Live your truth, babe. Live your truth.
So we're Polish, and my mom believes in a lot of superstitions. And all my life, she told me that if I'm singing or even humming while eating, then I'm going to find a bad husband.
That's fire.
So now I'm forever scarred, and I think she just respectfully didn't want me to sing because I was always singing and dancing and moving my body. So she wanted me to shut the fuck up. Respectfully.
Man, what a great parent lie right there. That's like the golden lie. Something annoys you. Hey, you're going to get a bad husband. Shut the fuck up. Oh, okay. That's so funny. And then you're just in public one day. She's like eating a hot dog at Costco, like, just enjoying life. She opens her eyes, just sees her mom. Bad husband. Immediately shuts up. Everybody around her is like, what? Bad husband? Is that little girl married? Oh my God, she just threw her hot dog away. What is happening right now? Bad husband at the Christmas like school party. Everybody's like, huh? Bad husband, dude. How about that shit? The things that annoy parents. Oh, maybe that's the next question. What's the thing you did that just annoyed your mom to no end? But like it's kind of like odd. You know? My mom and lights. Jesus Christ, man. We could go on with that shit forever. But that is so funny. Bad husband. Ugly and shit. Yeah, if you don't stop humming, ugly husband. Never doesn't hum for 40 years. Oh man, that's true though. When people hum, I'm like, shut up. Who do you think you are? God damn, you're just a normal ass person on the elevator. Like it's not even your birthday. Like it's April. You're just awkward. We can sit here in silence. You know that, right? Not everything has to be a noise. Oh, bro, when people whistle. I wish we could lie like that. Now, my fucking Uber driver was whistling. Cause I'm taking my car's not in LA yet, so I'm doing like Ubers like to the stupidest, to Party City and shit. I'm like, yo, I gotta get an Uber to Party City, then Target, like back to back. Can we do? I know it's like crazy, but can we do it? And the settings I put on my phone are like quiet and cool. Cause for some reason, every Uber in LA, it's like 94 degrees in the car. I'm like, what the? Are you trying to kill me? I'm like, I feel like I'm drunk after a party in the backseat of a car about to throw up. I'm like, it's noon. So hot. I'm like, there's no way you don't feel this too. I'm like, hey, can you make it a little cooler? Trying to be polite. 1 degree cooler. I'm like, dude, fucking make it 10 or drop me off. This is crazy. I'm being a bitch right now. But damn, what was I talking about? Oh, and yeah, I did quiet preferred because I was like, I mean, I don't want to talk. Obviously, I don't want to talk. The hell? And this dude just whistled the whole time. I've never left a review before in my life because who cares? Never left a review. I made sure. I think I took an hour out of my day. I was like, this dude was literally whistling. About 15 question marks, 1 star, no tip. Bye. Hope you get fired. That's crazy to me. Whistling? Hey, shut up. A whistle? Who do you think you are? Whistling and humming, can't do it. Even if it was like Christina Aguilera in the elevator with me, I'd be like, I mean, damn. I get it, genie in a bottle, but like still? Real quick, I'm like, my body's saying, let's go. But my heart is saying no, saying no, saying no. Dude, was that song so good though? And can't tell that he's 33 and can't tell that he's 33. Let's keep going. Don't ever whistle or hum.
My mother told me that zucchini was a spice. She would take it and put it through a cheese grater, add it to my mac and cheese, meatballs, pretty much anything. And I hate her because to this day, I still put zucchini in half of my recipes.
I wonder why. She just had a bunch of zucchini like in the garden. Fuck, we got to get rid of this. Put it on the mac and cheese. I don't know. We got to get rid of all the zucchini. Zucchini. What a weird. You thought she said it was a spice? Zucchini sounds like a species of monkey. At the zoo, there's a zucchini in the tree. I'm like, oh, for sure. Wait, is it a monkey or a parrot? There's a zucchini right there in that tree. Look. Oh my God, take a picture. That's the first time I've ever seen a zucchini in here. It's a bird. Too much zucchini. Got to get rid of it somehow. Put it on the meatballs. All right. I've never once been like, man, you know what sounds good right now? Zucchini. What the fuck? Is it a bird, a parrot, or a swimsuit? I still don't know how to spell bikini. Every time I think about it, I'm like, what? Guess I just won't spell it. Wow. Just keep going.
God, I love this question because my parents were professional gaslighters. Literally anything they could lie about, they took pleasure in doing so. Like the little things, like the ice cream truck only plays music when they're out of ice cream, or the candy in the candy aisle isn't actually for sale. Oh, and like toys in toy stores aren't actually for sale. It's all just for display, and all the boxes are empty, so you can't buy anything there. Then my dad, according to him, we had like this word quota where we could only say so many words in a month, and if we met our quota before the end of the month, we wouldn't be able to talk anymore. So if we were in like danger or something, we couldn't say anything. And so if we were talking too much or getting on his nerves, he'd be like, you guys are getting pretty close to your word quota. And fearfully, we would all like shut up for hours.
What a move.
Oh, and then, shit. My dad would say that cats pee in litter boxes and not outside so that their pee can be saved and later drained from the litter to make beer. And this one worked because literally I will never drink, will never drink beer without thinking about this. And then just like dumb shit. Like my mom would say like, oh, you'll understand or everything will make sense when you're older. But I mean, I'm a lot older and I don't understand a goddamn thing and nothing makes sense. So there's that. But probably, no, yeah. The biggest lie my parents told me was that they weren't getting a divorce even when my dad moved out of state for work for 7 years.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whoops.
That was a great voice message. You had so many examples. Oh my, yeah, he's just working hard in Missouri. Where's that? 22 hours away from here, but he's working hard. It's always the kids that know too much too. Like, you know, I get why you lie about that shit. But like there is that one kid that you know that his parents just told him everything straight up. Like the kid was 32 years old. He's in first grade. I'm like, how does this dude know everything about drugs and stuff? Like that's crazy, bro. You know too much. It's always the kids that ride the bus. You're like, geez, you know everything. You know how to switch a title over from your mom's car to your dad's car. Bro, you're 8. Yeah, I ride the bus. Oh, makes sense. You know how to fill out a W-9? 10 years old. Individual sole proprietor. Yeah, circle that one. Okay. He's telling me I'm 33. Rode the bus. That's crazy. Told her that beer is just cat. Oh my. Can you imagine the first time this girl drank a beer? Oh. Just drink a mouthful of Sox's piss. Every cat's name. Just 4 names. It's either Mittens, Socks, or you just call it Kitty. That's it. Every cat has 3 names. You could go to a house and be like, is your cat's name's Mittens? Oh my God, how'd you know? I'm like, I listen. Listen to the tracks, bitch. Let's keep going.
My mom told me that the Richard before me was my dad. Come to find out, my dad is his arch enemy. Holler at me, Ben.
What, dude? I don't know what any of that means. but I like it for some reason. It was like low key. It felt like some fam info only. Holler at me, Ben. I wish I knew who you were, bro. This is these are anonymous. I know you're like, no, he can see. No, I can't. I have no clue.
I'm taking a shit at work right now.
I love this podcast.
Anyway, biggest lie. My parents told me that our house wasn't paid for with drug money.
Yeah. You don't hear that often. House paid for by drug money, and he has parents with an S? Good work. That's all I gotta say. Good work. I feel like that's usually a single parent situation. Maybe a no parent situation. On some where are they? That's a good one. Yeah, don't want to let that one leak. 3rd grade. My mom bought this with drugs at recess.
I wish I was lying about how big of a deal it was to me, but Santa not being real was the biggest betrayal, because when I was a child, I was mortified, absolutely mortified at the thought of a big bearded bellied man coming into my house. And we had little Christmas trees in our bedrooms too. So Santa, quote unquote, would come into our bedrooms at night too. So this fat stranger man with a big old belly and beard was coming into my bedroom watching me sleep.
Ew.
But they never told me, even though I was absolutely petrified of Santa, that any of that was true until I found out on Easter. So for some reason, that resonates with me as the biggest lie they have ever told me, because it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's weird. She's like, I found out on Easter. The Easter bunny told me. She's all fucked up about Santa not being real, but she thinks everything else is real. Oh, man. Yeah. No one like spoiled it for me. Maybe they did. Oh, you know what happened? I was in like 3rd grade, and I was like, I just woke up one day and I was like, dude, Santa's not real. Damn. Nah, this was like 2 weeks ago. I just woke up and I was like, fuck, Santa's not real. Imagine that shit. 30, 33. Oh my God. What, honey? By your like fiance. Santa's not fucking real, is he? Wow. Yeah, I just realized it in 3rd grade and I was like, damn. But then I still tried to like, I was like, I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm not gonna put this one out in the world yet, because maybe there's still hope, you know? So I just tried to like still believe. And I think it got like a couple months went by, maybe 4th grade went by, and I was like, nobody's saying it still. Maybe we're good. Maybe we're good. Maybe he is. Maybe he is, you know? Maybe he is putting all that shit on it, you know? If you believe it's real, like that's what I kept saying. That's what I might ask my mom. I might have been like, is he fake? Not if you believe. And I'm like, ooh, I do believe. Then I think in 4th grade, it got brought up. Do you think Santa's real? I was like, I do. And one of my friends goes, you think Santa's real? And I go, no, I'm just kidding. Then I turned around and it was like there was a camera there, and I looked at the camera and I go, no. Then I go back into real life and I'm like, wouldn't that be crazy if he was, though? You know, like when they cut away from like Malcolm in the Middle and he looks at the camera and he's like, I don't know what's going on with my brother. That's me. I cut away and I'm like, oh no, I wish it wasn't true. Then I go back into real life. And he's been sick for too long. Yeah. Rough day for me. After school, like, damn it. So my parents are behind all this madness? Ew. I'm like, I hate Christmas now.
Sadly, the biggest lie my parents ever told me was that I was a sperm donor baby and that my father was not my biological father. So, yeah.
Damn, don't you want to meet him even more? How about that? Just making you and dipping off to the next thing he had to do on his daily to-do list. Yeah, just gave some sperm to somebody gonna have a kid, but whatever. Heard butter's on sale though. I'm gonna go get some of that now. Doesn't even care. I wouldn't really want to know if I did that. Do you want to be a sperm donor? Like, that whole thing is weird to me. I'm like, where do I like do it? No, that's why that would turn me off. I'm like, how do you get it? Can you like suck it out of me or something? I don't want to like do this. But how much does it pay?
The biggest lie my parents ever told me was when I was about 9 years old. My dad said he was going away for like a work trip, and he was gone for, I want to say, a weekend to a week. And
nice.
About 6 months passed by after this work trip, and I was a really nosy kid, and I would always go through all of his stuff, like boxes, just to see like what I could find. And I don't know, my dad was like a mystery to me sometimes. So anyway, I came upon, up in a cabinet top shelf,
relatable,
a stack of paperwork, and it turns out that work trip he went to was actually a deposition he had to sit for because he was being sued for sexual harassment of an employee.
God.
So that was fun.
Work trip. More like, I got in trouble at work trip. Oh God, jeez, see you never. Yeah. Everybody's got the mystery parent. You got a mystery parent? What'd you find out? New espresso question. What was your mystery parent really doing? Yeah, if you got girls in your family, sorry, mystery parent. They're going to figure it out. You got all boys? All right. Best mystery ever. Girls will get to the bottom of that shit in 1 second. Don't leave your phone out, mystery parent. Guess what? Because both your daughters read everything you've ever said in 13 seconds. Have a good rest of your day. Hope the shower went well that you were in. Because you're fucked.
It's a tough one. There are so many. I think the main one that really got to me was I was probably a sophomore in high school. My brother was a senior, and we were in the middle of finals. And our little puppy wiener dog, Poncho, Tequila.
Poncho.
Cutest little dog. He was about 2, but he still looked like a puppy.
Making me sad.
He was sick, so he was at the vet, quote unquote, when really my mom had put him down.
Oh.
And just didn't want to give my brother an excuse to get out of finals.
I get it.
Which, I mean, I'd probably do the same thing. And then there's a dark one about the death of a downer, so let's not go there.
Oh, damn it. We all wanted it. Do it. You won't. Say the dark one.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't say that one.
No, do it. Oh, come on. It's anonymous.
There's so many. Like, we took him to the farm. That's, like, pretty standard when you just don't want to deal with an animal anymore. All right, hope this helps. My name is Poncho Tequila.
Bro, is that not the most, like, scariest thing you've ever heard? I'm glad it's 5:48 where I am. That was a little haunted. Listen to the beginning of it.
It's a tough one.
Is she like, is someone choking her?
There are so many.
Dude, that's from a horror movie. Have you ever seen a ghost before?
There are so many.
Was he nice to you?
It's a tough one.
Okay, that didn't make too much sense, but you get it. Let's keep going before I get super scared and end this whole entire thing.
I got a lazy eye, man. And when I was a little kid, I wore glasses most of my life.
God damn, I know who this is. Hold on. This is hilarious. No, where'd that go? Did I delete it? Okay, here we go. I know who this is. This is hilarious.
I got a lazy eye, man. And when I was a little kid, I wore glasses most of my life. And then when I got to be like 14 or 15, I'm like, Mom, I'm going to wear contacts. You know? And she was like, well, you can't because you have a lazy eye, bro. So from like 14 to like till I was like 21, when I trying to kind of figured it out, I thought I couldn't have contacts in because I had a lazy eye, but my mom just didn't want my ass to wear contacts because it was probably cost more money. So she just bullshitted me and told me that I had to wear glasses and that was it. And I'm like, I'm 20. Then I've been wearing contacts for the last 25 years.
Yes. This is anonymous, but that's a comedian. And I hope that shit, once this podcast starts popping off, 290 episodes in, once this podcast starts popping off and people start like, yo, there's gonna not that these voice messages aren't already fire, but like we're gonna get some people on here, yo. That's so stupid. Nope, you can't. That's such a cheap mom lie. You can't have contacts. What a bitch contacts are, though. She might have been right, dog. You might have just listened to her and just not gone to America's Best that one day. Jesus. Lazy eye. Who doesn't? Remember the first time I went to America's Best Contacts with my mom? I think it took 7.5 hours to put a contact in my eye. No mirror. I was just raw dogging it. And the optometrist and my mom just watching me do this. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, I think it dropped. Hold on. Hold on. They're like, you have to open the top too. I was like, Jesus Christ. Can I get a mirror? They were like, no, learn how to do it without it. And I was like, jeez. Dude, we were there the entire day. Yeah, that's why she lied to you. She didn't want to have to go through that painful process of you trying to put contacts in. I had so many issues with contacts over the years too. Like I'd use that contact case with like the sodium peroxide in it that would like clean your lenses like hard. You ever use that? It looks like a biochemistry tool and it's just on your table. It's on your bathroom sink. My friends would come over and be like, what the fuck science experiment are you doing in the bathroom? No, it's just my contact case. Huh? Bro, one time I didn't know any better, and I with that contact solution with the red cap, you know what I'm talking about. Contact people, bad vision people know what I'm talking about. That red cap solution. One time I was having a contact morning. You know that weird morning where you're like, why aren't they working? Why aren't my contacts working this morning? So did something happen? Did somebody spit in my contact case last night? Why can't I see shit? Why is it so hard for me to put them in? And I didn't know, so I just got the contact solution, went like this, red cap. Just power washed my eye with sodium peroxide. I've never felt pain like that. I dropped to my knees before school, so it was like 5:48 a.m. Just in the upstairs bathroom. What the fuck? Crazy, dude. How would I know?
My dad promised me that if I finished all my green beans every meal, that it would make me run faster.
Is that what they do with spinach? Yo, do I still believe that? Is that one of those? Spinach makes you strong. Is that why it doesn't, does it? Wow, I just realized that. I'm stupid. Is that some I still believe in Santa shit? I just figured it out. Spinach makes you strong. It's because it's so goddamn gross. Popeye. Wow. I still think that when I see spinach. I'm like, well, I mean, we're getting a little bit of strength out of this meal. Oh my God, I'm stupid. So he's dumb. So he's stupid, huh? So he's 33 and dumb. Yeah, like Subway would be like, do you want lettuce or spinach? And I'd be like, well, I am trying to get stronger tonight, so let's go spinach. Go extra too. Didn't work out today. Oh shit. Carrots and eyesight? What a scam. Carrots and eyesight. Right? That's what it was, right? Or is it blueberries? Blueberries might be like official. Like you eat some blueberries, bro. You're dialed in, homie. 20/20 vision. But carrots growing up, eat your carrots. You can see everything. I would go through a bag of baby carrots. It's pretty easy to go through baby carrots though. When you didn't have any snacks in your house, I had like that. I had like the psycho pantry where the best thing we had in there was like a box of Life cereal. I was like, oh, it's not even cinnamon. This is going to be a tough week. Best thing we had, Life cereal and carrots. I was like, God. All right, give me the carrots. Ate 46 carrots just watching SportsCenter. Is anybody else on that? Bro, carrots. I'm like, I'm blind as shit. This is a lie. Yo, Mythbusters, check me out. Let's keep going.
Okay, so there were two different lies. One was from my dad, where he would tell us that there were wolves that lived in the shelves of supermarkets and stores in order to get us to, one, not wander away, and two, not touch anything. He would literally say like a wolf will come out and like bite you if you touch any of the items in the store, which was really clever, to be fair. And then the second one was our mother, me and my sister, she would tell us, because we were picky about eating foods around the age of 11, and she would promise us and guarantee us if we ate the certain food or we drank milk or anything like that, we would grow boobs. Guaranteed boobs if you eat this item. Like if you don't eat these items, you're going to be flat chested for the rest of your life.
Wow.
So yeah.
Whoa. I want tits! Just drinking so much milk. She said milk with an E. I want tits! That's weird, dude. That's so weird. Oh, no. Damn. What was the first one? Oh, wolves in the store. That's crazy. Because that makes sense. Because, man, don't let... My mom used to have to... Hey, you want to stay in the car? You're staying in the car when I'd go into... Like, when she'd go into Pier 1. Remember Pier 1? Where my Pier 1 shorties at? Pier 1 was the OG, like, fancy furniture store. That was not fancy, really, but it was a chain. And they had a sexy font. Pier 1 font? I was like, yo, who lives in there? Who's shopping at Pier 1? The Kardashians? Who's shopping at Pier 1? Britney Spears? We would go into Pier 1. My mom wouldn't buy a goddamn thing. Just looking, huh? My mom would look in Pier 1 and like see something and then try to recreate it like cheaper at our house. She's like, I saw like a red cabinet in there, so I just painted this cabinet red that I found at a garage sale. I'm like, yeah, well, true. Remember the first time I got let into Pier 1? I got let into Pier 1 like it's the hottest club in Miami. Actually, that would be a nice name. That's why Pier 1's so like extravagant. It sounds like a nightclub. Can I see your ID? And we got all wicker chairs on sale. Pier 1. Yo, we went to Pier 1 last night. Holy shit. Pier 1 slapped last night. It was a movie. Pier 1. I'll see if we can get a table. Pier 1. Anything with a word and a number in it. I'm like, nightclub. I love shit with a word and a number, bro. Can't think of another one at the moment, but hey, oh, you know it goes so hard. Oh God, what's that? Oh shit, it's like a dollar store What's that dollar store called, bro? The sound of it goes so hard. Dollar stores. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Damn it. It's like a cheap store. It's like a I know there's people listening to this. It's like, it's called this, but I just can't think of it right now. Come on. I just typed in cheap stores. Damn it. Oh, I can't remember, but it's such a good name. It's such a good name. Pier 1. We're going to Pier 1 tonight. What if you told your friend that? You just fucking pulled up to our furniture store. This is it? Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. You should see their nightstands. Pier 1 sexy.
So, my mom told me she loved me. That was a pretty big lie.
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. That should have been at the beginning of a rap song, and then the beat hits right after this. Next on your radio. Next on 93.1.
So, my mom told me she loved me. That was a pretty big lie.
Don't you love me, baby? Don't you love me, baby? Don't you love me, baby? Don't you love me? I'm listening. Let's keep going.
So when I was like 12 or 13, one of the cats had gotten out of the house, and my mom and stepdad made me go up and down the street, knocking on every single door, asking if I had seen him. And I spent about 2 hours doing that just for me to come home and them to tell me, oh yeah, no, we found him shortly after you left, but we wanted to teach you a lesson.
No.
And to this day, I still have no fucking idea what that lesson was.
That doesn't make sense. The lesson was you're an idiot. Don't believe in your parent. That's so funny. It's still pissing him off. Why? 2 hours? What if he got hit by a car or some shit? Dude, dogs running away is a problem that I didn't know happens all the time. It's in my dad's neighborhood. Because like I'm moving my shit from my apartment to my dad's house because I don't know what to do with it. I'm like, do I throw this away? I can't throw this away. So I'm just like putting it at my dad's house. And I was like taking shit from my car to my dad's like car in my dad's car, into my dad's car, into my dad's car, into my dad's car, into my dad's. And this dude, it was like late it was so late. Cause I was like, I don't want to do this at a normal hour. And I always do things at weird times. Like, I don't know. Feels kind of naughty. But it was like, it might have been on Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving night at like 10:39 p.m. This guy drives by in a van with like wearing like clothes you'd wear around your house, you know, like chill clothes. And his windows are all down. And he's like, it was so scary. I was moving shit in. I was just in my own world. I'm like, it's 10:39 in a neighborhood on Thanksgiving. No one is outside. And I'm like by my car, like reaching for something. And I just hear behind me, Roxy. And dude, my face goes straight pale. I was like, oh shit. This is how I die. There's a guy walking up to my car right now through the front yard that doesn't have a shirt on. He's in a Speedo for some reason. His mouth is bleeding and he just has a chain like this. Roxy. Roxy the snowman. Roxy. Snowman. I was like, holy fuck, what is that? I turn around. Some guy in his car looking for his dog. Roxy! Hey, you haven't seen a dog out here, right? This little white puppy? You haven't seen... No? All right. I'm going to keep driving around. I was like... Drives the other way. I was like, dude, I need to get the fuck out of here. Neighborhoods are scarier than like cities. Neighborhoods is so quiet. I'm like, ew, what do you guys do? You're all sleeping? Ugh. Everybody in the neighborhood goes to sleep at like 8 p.m. I'm like, if you live in a neighborhood, no offense, but you guys are pussies. 8 o'clock, lights out, whole neighborhood. I'm like, what do I did feel like I was violating code. I was like, oh shit, I'm out at 10:30 in a neighborhood. This is probably like looked down upon. Roxy, where's my snowman? I was like, oh shit, this is the end for me. Let's keep going.
I think the biggest lie my parents ever told me was that they liked me. They very obviously favorited my brothers like my whole life and still do.
Right.
And I'm 20 years old, so you can see how long that's been going on. It's horrible, but you know what? They're gonna go senile at some point, and when they look to me to be taken care of, nursing home.
Ooh. Yeah, that's weird. Why didn't they like you? What'd you do? What didn't you do? They can't just not like you for no reason. But what'd you do so they didn't like you? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, that nursing home shit. Yo, if I'm about anybody who's listening, if I'm about to go into a nursing home, take me out back. Treat me like an old dog, like Shorty was talking about. Oh my God. That's rude. That's against PETA violation. No, I'm not a dog. Put me on all fours out back. Nursing home or... I'd be like, what's the point? Kind of wild. Unless I'm like Magneto in X-Men, he's like an old actor. I'm kind of good. Like, yo. Nah, I don't want to say all that. That sounds like very ungrateful. I take it back. Put me in a nursing home.
Okay, I have two. So I don't know if it was my mom that convinced me or if I came up with this, but when I was a little kid, I used to think that when I was doing something bad or like something I shouldn't be doing, it was my evil twin that went by my middle name. So like when my mom would take me to go grocery shopping or to the store or whatever, we would pretend that we were leaving my evil twin in the car so that I would act right in the grocery store. And now that I think about it, it was kind of genius on my mom's part.
That's good.
And then the other one is actually something my grandma told literally all of us kids, and probably told her own kids. But she used to tell us that when we got the hiccups, it was because we didn't wipe our butts good enough. I'm like, for years, I know my cousin and I can confirm I was not alone on this. We believed that for a long time. And actually, I think we were like teenagers before we figured out that that was not the case.
Yo.
But yeah, I think they were pretty genius lies, honestly. I got to give it to them.
Those are badass lies. Hey, your evil twin's got to stay in the car. Come on, come with me. And she's so good. Then she gets back in the car. Evil twin's kind of scary. Yeah, that's a little weird. That's like, okay, your evil twin's just always with you. Can we kill your evil twin already? Jesus Christ, stop acting like a dummy. Like, yeah, you get the, if you have the hiccups, it's because you didn't wipe your butt well enough. I would be so embarrassed. Imagine your whole family at Christmas. You drink some like milk too fast. Whole family looks at you. You dirty bitch. Especially if your grandma said it. Dude, if my grandma said anything to me, I'd be like, yeah, oh my God, I need to go wipe. He's still sick. And he's still sick. How is he still sick? How is it possible? Wow, biggest lie your parents ever told you. That's it. That's it. Nice voice messages. Perfect. I love it. I kind of want to do it again. I probably should have saved half of them so we could do it again next week. Next week we'll be Ask Me Anything, F-Boy. Got to do it. Speaking of that, cringe moment of the week. Cringe moment of the week. I can't watch the most recent episode of F-Boy Island because I know I just get yelled at the whole entire time. I can't bring myself to do it. I tried it and I was like, no, I can't do this right now. And I tried it again and I was like, what am I doing? I don't want to put myself through hell. I know I'm getting yelled at. You know when you got yelled at by a girl that one time? Think about it. When she was going in on your shit and you're like, that was embarrassing. That happened to me on cable television. I've been yelled at by so many girls. I'm just like, God damn, is this all it is? My Lord. And then it happened on the CW at 9 o'clock every Friday and streaming live on the app the next day at noon. And I can't watch it. I think there's funny parts in it, but cringe moment of the week. Maybe I'll watch it tonight and just cry. That's a big nighttime thing to do for me. You know? Like if I don't want to do something, I'm like, save it for that like 11 to midnight. Because 11 to midnight, that's when like nothing matters. 11 to midnight, nothing matters ever. A UFO could fly by my window and I'd be like, what's up, bro? And I wouldn't say a damn word about it to anyone. 11 to midnight, anything is possible. I'll watch it tonight. Just kidding. No, I won't. Dear Diary. Dear Diary. I don't know what's going on, but I like when I'm saying that I've had a cough for like 4 months. I think I have. I've had a cough since I got back from F-Boy Island. I have nothing else I'm good. Like I work out, I still lift the same weight. Nothing, I just have gallons of mucus in my chest. I don't know. Maybe I'm allergic to something, but Jesus Christ, man, I don't know. But I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. I am. Wow, look at me just like promising you guys shit. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow and I'm watching F-Boy Island tonight. Bro, I gotta figure it out. Because for a minute I was like, yeah, I don't need it'll just go away. And then I saw this thing on Twitter that was like, this guy was perfectly healthy in his 20s. And he had a cough that kept bothering him. He never got it checked out, ever. And finally, he had enough. And he went to the doctor and it turns out he had testicular cancer. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. And when you have testicular cancer for too long, it turns into a cough. I was like, all right, well. I gave myself the most efficient testicular checkup I've ever had in my life. I was like, God damn, I don't know what's going on down there, but like it seems good to me. How would you know? There's so much shit going on. I'm like, I guess seems smooth, right? Anyway, show and tell. Hey, I did a photo shoot at JC Penney. And this stays between us, fam. This stays between us. This is a big life hack. That's the best. I don't want to shit on any photographers that I know, but that's the best photography system I've ever been in my life. And I've taken a lot of pictures, not as much as like, you know, other influencers and shit like that. But like, I've taken like more pictures than a normal person, I think, from photographers, from doing shit. And like, dude, if you need headshots, if you need a Christmas card, forget it. Forget the girl you know that like picked up photography as a hobby. No. Whatever they got, whatever system they got going on at JC Penney, fire. I walked in the day before on Black Friday. I was like, yo, you guys got a time slot tomorrow? Thinking they'd be like, no, dude. It's the holidays. We're booked till April. You know, like when you need to make a doctor's appointment? And they're like, we're booked out until next July. I'm like, what? Next July? I guess I'll die. They were like, yeah, we can get you in whenever. I was like, what about 3:45 tomorrow? They're like, done. I was like, okay. That was easy. I was like, you guys have like props? And they go, we got everything, yeah. I was like, what do you mean? They're like, we got presents, we got trees, we got candy canes, we got chairs, we got everything. Like with total confidence. I was like, oh, okay. At this point, I was like, I don't even, this must be like $500 then, right? Got to be $500. If they're slinging like this, it's gonna be so expensive. She's like, nah, it's like $120, but we got coupons online. So, yeah, bro. I went into this photo shoot. They gave me 35. I was like, how many do I get? Like, just be real. Or like, I know it's a 15-minute slot, so you got to have your shit together a little bit, but like, not really. She's like, you get 35, dog. I was like, all right, run it. Okay. Look good. I was like, all right. So expecting to get these back in like 2 weeks, probably. No, you'll get them back before you get to your car. What? Before I get to my car. Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? Do you think I parked in Texas? She's like, no. Like, you get them in like 10 minutes. I was like, okay. How much is it? $80. I was like, do you even know? Do you even work here? What is happening? Best pictures I've ever seen in my life. I've never looked better. And I'm not like out here doing my makeup. I just walked into a JC Penney like, let's get it. Did I shave a little bit? Yeah, but like, dude, those were fire. Photographer was cool. They were like, you know, like around, like younger than me. Like they just understood shit. I was like, I'm probably gonna be like, I gotta like do some like, you know, I gotta like do some shit. And they'd be like, dude, we get it. Fucking Instagram and shit. And I was like, yeah, okay. You know, you got to give them the weird warning. Like I might do like something you think is weird, but it's probably like not that weird considering we're in a photo shoot room. I'm like, maybe if I was doing this in line at Kroger, it'd be weird. Yeah. But we're taking pictures. Like, come on. And they were like, no. Run it. Do your thing. Fire. I recommend it. Anyway, here, show and tell. Here are some of the backups. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? I've never looked that good in my entire life. Are you serious right now? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. If the picture's so good, I'm looking at myself right now like, oh, I look like shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. And she was like, kiss the reindeer. And I was like, what? She goes, kiss the reindeer. I was like, okay. Perfect picture. They were giving me advice on this one. Right there. I was like, okay, cool. Then she goes, kick your leg up. I was like, best one of the day. JC Penney Portrait Studio. Amazing quality, amazing people, 5 stars. Obviously, this is not an ad. Because anytime you do anything for an ad, they make you, it's the worst. Dude, big companies, like, oh my God. It's happened one time. I did an ad for Tinder. And they were just like, bro, literally just say the word Tinder, but do whatever you want. And I was like, really? Is this a scam? They're like, we get it. We know how it works. Like if it's too much of an ad, it's gross. It's bad. And I was like, wow, no way. So did my shit, said Tinder once, didn't even tag them, didn't even hashtag ad, didn't even anything. And it was like their best, it got the most views ever on my shit. I was like, but then you go with another, like, one of my friends that like is always doing them, like can't get one off the ground for like 13 days. Luckily, the people I'm working with are like, yo, yeah, do your shit. We get it. Be creative. Do like your creative thing. And I'm like, all right. But some people, dude, I hear nightmares. Do it again. I'm like, what? Do it again. What? JCP all day. Let's do days. Then I'll F off, all right? La da da dee dee da da da. Thursday. Today. Remembrance for all victims of Chemical Warfare Day. What? It seems like everybody that chemical warfare happens, they turn into a cool ass villain on a TV show. Every single villain on a TV show. Yeah, he dropped in radioactive chemicals. Oh, what happened to him? He's just the Joker now. Every single villain. Radioactive chemicals. Oh, yeah? How's that big green guy so strong? Hey, radioactive chemicals. Oh. I'm about to drop my little happy ass in a vat of radioactive chemicals. See what happens. In a nursing home. Personal Space Day. That is something insane. Personal Space Day. When somebody doesn't know that you're right there, I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be so embarrassing. I have to like, you have to like accidentally nudge them and be like, oh my God, I'm sorry. But really you're like, dude, fucking have an ounce of awareness. Mason jar day. How about mason jars? Just the versatility. Is that why people are named Mason? Yeah, he can do it all.
Oh my God, why'd you name him Mason? That's so cute.
He's really into holding tomato sauce, and he's great with flowers. That makes so much sense. Mason jars. Mason jars are the real MVP. Can we give in like the design? The design never goes out of style. You ever seen an ugly mason jar? Nope. Moose Day. I've never seen a moose in my life. Are people out here eating? Is there a plural? Mooses? Mooses, mice. Are people out here eating mice? Mooses are getting away with it. Nobody's eating mooses. Mose. Plural form of mooses. Mose. Nobody's eating mooses out here. They aren't. I've never heard of one person being like, yeah, we shot a moose last night, put him on the grill. The only thing mooses are in is like ice cream. Moose tracks. I'm like, oh, sounds amazing. Moose tracks. They're just out here. They're out here skating by on the low. Biggest, scariest animal ever, skating by on the low. Computer Security Day. How big of a scam was that? You're going to get a virus. You know how everybody started to buy Apple computers because like their Windows PCs were getting viruses? I guarantee Apple was just making viruses, like sending them out to Windows PCs. Like, yo, we don't get them. That was a scam. Viruses just went away forever. My computer has a virus. Not if you got a Mac. Yo, what a marketing thing. That was amazing. I'm like, who's not buying that? Yeah, get a Mac. You can't get a virus. Okay, why would I ever get another computer then? That put other computers out of biz, baby. What a scheme. What a scam. How do we not know? And at the time, there's just people at the Genius Bar in the Apple Store just firing viruses on Dell laptops. No. Friday, Pie Day. There's always a Pie Day, babe. Did I talk about? No, I didn't do a goddamn thing on Thanksgiving. This is what I did on Thanksgiving. Kind of cringe moment of the week too. Yeah, I didn't do anything. This is what I did. I woke up, had coffee, ate a hair pill. It was my day off from working out, so I didn't work out. The fact that gyms are open on Thanksgiving is crazy because I was like, damn. And I just moved stuff all day. And I was so hungry at night. By the way, there's nothing open on Thanksgiving. Nothing. Didn't know that. I was like, there at least has to be like a Pizza Hut open or some shit, you know, just for the people that like don't have families. My God. I was like, there's like, because the whole day I was like, yo, I'm getting Papa John's tonight. Like, that's going to be my thing. Nothing open except for Hooters. I was like, what? How late are you guys open? They're like midnight. I was like, midnight? I came through with the heaviest to-go order of all time. 20 wings, 2 chicken, 2 burger sliders, Tex-Mex nachos with chicken, and a moose cake. What moose cake? Another one. Shut up. I did not just say that. There's a moose cake. Dude, moose just out here just sounds good, but we don't eat it. Best. It was a good Thanksgiving. Hooters hooked it up. If you're ever like down bad on Thanksgiving, Hooters. The moose cake was it too. Bartender Day. I'm so hungry right now. Bartender Day. RIP, never forget when they threw me in behind the bar for my first shift ever at the restaurant I worked at. And the day happened to be a Sunday when the Colts were playing in the city I was in, at home. Big game. Even if it's not a big game, it's like, the Colts are playing. You know, everybody's just like, let's watch it at a bar. Dude, I'm fighting for my life back there. Sweating. I don't know any recipes. I've never made a drink before. The only drink I've ever made is like pour this much vodka in something and then this much orange juice. That's it. That's the only drink I've made. Now I'm a bartender on a Sunday in downtown Indianapolis when the Colts are playing. I was like, all right, hopefully they just ordered like beer. I didn't even know where the beer was in the fridge. I was like, where, what? They would like say weird beer names to me. I was like, 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗡𝗬𝗕. Did you just tell me some kid's last name that you went to school with? What the fuck is that? They're like the beer right there. I was like, oh. How would I know? 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗡𝗬𝗕 to someone that's never worked at a button. It's not their fault because they didn't know I was an idiot, but can I take the 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗡𝗬𝗕? I'm like, what language are you speaking right now? Anyway, fighting for my life. Had to get help from the like assistant manager that was there. She literally had to just work that day. Because I was like, yo, we need to like, this is not cool. Like, help me. She goes away. I'm stranded on an island at a bar. I'm like, fuck. Dude, I'll never forget this. This is the time that I got anxiety for the first time. Full bar, rowdy crowd. Hey, bartender. They already didn't have respect for me because I fucked up all their orders like 92 times. Can you change the channel? I was like, oh, bro. Like all this, now this? I don't even know how to change the channel at my own house. Now you want me to do it on a TV I'm unfamiliar with? I don't know where the remote is. I don't know if it's for this TV. Oh my God, bro. There's 19 other things I should be doing right now. And I'm trying to find the Colts game on TV. Dude, I'm hitting page up on the remote like my life is in this guy's hands. I almost get a cramp in my thumb. I turn around, the channel's on Latino pop music. Channel 8837. I'm like, no! Just 32 goatees in Wrangler jeans staring down my dick while I'm trying to change it to the Colts game. Can't find the shit. Can't find, it won't go sometimes. Like sometimes it's really blasting on the TV. You move your hand 1 inch, nothing. No, I'm like the remote, the batteries. I need new batteries. Do you guys have double A's? I swear to God, I was just like, at one point I was like, yo, I don't know, bro. And I got other shit to do. You do it. I think I just gave him the remote. I was like, I don't know. Figure that shit out. Call Direct Spectrum, Direct TV, whatever we got going on here. I'm flustered. I got to make 17 blackberry lemonades, and you want me to find the Colts Titans game? Jesus Christ, man. Watch it on your phone. Like, no. You got to know, man. You got to have, like, when a bartender's freaking, like, just, I'm like, I'll go to the other bar. Like, that dude's down bad. Crazy. Eat a red apple day? Yeah, duh. Who's eating the green ones? People that are like, I like green apples better. Hey, that's a red flag. Red apple flag. I like green apples better. They taste better. They're more sour. I'm like, you haven't eaten enough apples. That's what that means. You've had 4 apples in your life, and 1 has been green and 3 have been red, and you like green better just because you don't know your apples. If you know your apples, it's a red apple. And you usually know what brand too. And they do change. Like for a minute, I was like, I like Fuji. I like Fuji. Fuji's my shit. Then all of a sudden, Fuji got all soft and weird. I was like, yo, Jesus Christ. What happened on the island of Fuji? Christopher Columbus changed the recipe or some shit? Johnny Appleseed? Same guy. Then all of a sudden I started liking Gala. I was like, Gala's low key. It's crunchy. It's like not the biggest apple I've ever seen. Macintosh kind of always third place for me. I'm like, I don't know what to do with you. I'll eat it, but like buying a whole bag of Macintosh, it's a big commitment. Saturday. Know your apples. Know your apples. Fritters Day. Fritters Day. God, what a fat word, you know. I'll take a fritter. Ew. Fritter. Fritter is such a fat word. I don't even know if I can say it. I'm like, I'll take an apple fritter. It's like so much shame and guilt. I'm like, oh, God, I say fritter. I check around and see if anybody's listening. I'm like, okay, they didn't hear me. Thank God. Mutt Day. Calling the dog a mutt kind of seems like racist. Like, have some respect, dude. He didn't have a choice. Play outside day. Always had to play outside, no matter what, growing up. If you're listening to this podcast, you were inside for 13 minutes a day. Parents made me play outside all. If I was inside watching TV, they'd be like, "Get the fuck outside." Are you serious right now? In order to watch a TV show in my house, I had to like vacuum during all the commercials or something. You know what I mean? It's just like, God damn, can I just watch a show? We'll be right back on Kids WB. Miss half the show because I didn't get the dining room. Who's vacuuming the dining room, bro? Nobody goes in there. It's haunted. I'm like, damn, this is why I am the way I am. When I vacuum the dining room, I would just do one circle around the table and chairs. One circle, like a track around a field. One circle. I'd be like, done. And my dad would be like, nah, pull all the chairs out. Under the chairs, around the chairs, under the I was like, no, dude, Dad, we haven't been in here in 13 years. We haven't been in. This is where I eat. The only person that's been in here in the last 13 years is me. Because this is where I eat when I get in trouble. Because you make me sit in here. One lap around the dining room table. Done with the dining room. That was always the shit. Vacuum the house. You get the living room and dining room. You'll get the family room in the other room. And the stairs, bro. If you got the stairs when you were vacuuming. Good luck, pal. I'll see ya in April. That shit took way too long. I would cash out with the dining room. There were like 3 ottomans in the living room. I was like, yo, bro, I'm covering ground today. Yep. Ottomans are taking up all the room. No, dude, if you check my vacuum, don't check under the ottoman because I didn't hit it. Just saying. Just saying. Who's spilling 17 sunflower seeds under the ottoman all of a sudden? Come on. Nobody's. You move the ottoman away from the couch, it's the carpet that's so fresh, it's like you just bought a new house. You're like, oh, damn. Put that back. Put that ottoman back. Sunday, roof over your head day. I don't know what to do with this one. But I do get stuck on those TikToks of like guys making like houses and stuff in the woods, like out of trees and like bark. And they do such a thorough good job. I'm like, imagine if this was like your content, you know? I love my content, but like, what if you're just like, yo, put up a camera and just make a house in the woods out of woods and just time lapse it. 30 million views. Every time they make it, I'm like, oh, God damn, I could live in there. And they have everything too. There's like a charger in there. Not the car. What if there was? There's like a charger in there. They just make a Dodge Charger from scratch and put it in the woods. Sheltered. The roof over its head. One day being in the woods. All right, yo. I am so hungry, I'm going to scream. But I love you. Ooh, shit. I got to leave for real. I love you guys. Thanks for the voice messages. As always, killed it. Remember to join the Patreon for a live stream every Sunday. They go crazy. And you'll get every other podcast on the Patreon. Get the merch, get the tickets to the Indianapolis show. Watch FBOY on the CW. Had a stroke. But I'll talk to you guys next week. All right, fam.